Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Prey. Exploring the trauma center.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Alright, let's see what this operator does.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
What does it do? It just does its own thing. Will it fix the turrets? Let's see if it follows me. Let's see if I can it's probably... Oh, the wrong button. In the tutorial. We were reading the tutorials anyways. We were... over here. Disruptor stun gun. Disruptor stun gun will knock out human targets. Typhon are more resistant but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can also be temporarily disabled and ultimately destroyed by the disruptor. Hold right trigger to charge your stun gun and release to fire. Use X to reload. Pretty cool little gun. Almost looks like a Luger. It's a small Nazi pistol from the Second World War. Exploration. Talos 1 is open for you to explore from the lobby. You can reach other parts of the space station via the bulkhead, doors and lifts. You may return to the lobby and other areas you've discovered as often as you like to complete optional objectives. Bulkhead doors. Alright. By the way, let's check out Talos Station. Talos Station. Pretty cool. It's a cool mix between almost roaring 20s style architecture and a modern alien style space station. It's a really weird mix of art designs which combine to a very interesting whole. Oxygen and suit integrity. We can also go outside, by the way. Your suit integrity is compromised. You will continue to lose oxygen until you use a suit patch kit to repair your suit. Oxygen can be replenished with O2 canisters or at oxygen refill stations around the Talos 1 exterior. Shotgun. The thrown tactical shotgun provides maximum damage at close range. Super cool weapon. Effectiveness falls off significantly at longer range. Use right trigger to fire your shotgun and X to reload. You really have to get close into their faces. Security stations. Security stations monitor all Talos 1 personnel assigned to an area. Selecting an employee's name will unlock an objective with tracking information, assuming their tracking bracelet is still transmitting. Ah, that's a very interesting mechanic. I did find, I think, the tracking bracelet of Sylvain Bellamy. But let's check that later. Or let's check that now. Which tracking bracelet did I have? Where the hell is it? Pretty sure I had a tracking bracelet somewhere. There it is. Sylvain Bellamy tracking bracelets. Alright. Also cool that they really indicate what you have opened and which not yet. Instead, in other games you just scroll over them and the checkbox disappears while you may not even have read it. Just only selecting it without opening it also already marks it as complete, which is really stupid in my book. this is the way to go. I only mark it as cleared when you have actually opened it. Weapon kits allow you to upgrade your weapons. To use a weapon kit, select the weapon you wish to upgrade in your inventory and press Y. Then choose upgrade to select from any available upgrades. Note some upgrades require advanced skills. Traumas. Some types of damage will result in serious trauma. To remove a trauma, visit a medical operator or use the appropriate pharmaceutical. Press select to open your transcript and view your current status. Weapon repair. Damaged weapons can be repaired if you have the repair skill and enough spare parts. Select the weapon you wish to repair in your inventory and press Y. Then choose repair. Somewhere else it said you should hold repair Y. Where was that? Was that over here? No. Here, repair. Many objects on Talos 1 can be repaired if you have the repair skill and enough spare parts. Ah, that are objects, not necessarily weapons. To repair an object, hold down the Y button until the repair is completed. Alright. There was, by the way, also some broken object in the little lobby of the Neuromod division. Maybe I now have the first repair skill. Maybe I can repair stuff. Let's see what my current skill does. Fix broken grav shafts, fabricators and recyclers with spare parts. If survival mode is enabled, use spare parts to repair damaged weapons. Fix broken turrets operators and electrical junctions with spare parts. Increase efficiency with spare parts and suit patch kits. Fix fortified turrets with spare parts. Increase efficiency with spare parts and suit patch kits. Do I have spare parts? I don't think so, unless... No, I only have crap. No spare parts here. I think I used them on the weapons already, so no need, no use in going back to that other area to repair that item on the wall. Some kind of machine it was, near the elevators. Almost done with the tutorials. Weapon repair, so it's just in the inventory, press Y, then choose repair. Clear? By the way, again, a very cool picture. Background picture I find with all the different weapons. We have a 9mm, we have the wrench. What do we have more? 2 shotguns actually. They do look, no, they are different shotguns. Another wrench. A glue gun I see. I see the disruptor gun, pistol thing, and that's about it. More I cannot really make out, but I did understand that later on in the game actually more interesting weapons will open up besides the shotgun. So actually there's something to be said for not using all the upgrade points to already at the start try to maximize the current shotgun and not being able to use those upgrade points on the better weapons later on. So I might have to consider that. EMP charge. EMP charge emits a large burst of electromagnetic energy, highly effective against robots, turrets and other electrical based entities. It can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects using right trigger. Alright, I do like these. The setup of this tutorial section. It are all really basic and concise. 1 or 2 sentence explanations, which more or less gives you all the relevant information you need. It's not overly cluttered and elaborate. Null wave transmitter. Developed in psychotronics, the null wave, while also giving some context and lore. For instance, that developed in psychotronics. Not necessarily relevant information, but it does give you some context and believability. The null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals which suppress the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short period of time. It can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects using right trigger. I'm not really sure what psionic abilities are, but yeah, let's discover that later on. Let's check our status, by the way. Do we have any afflictions? 3rd degree burns. Use derma-web skin graft or visit a medical operator. Reduced maximum health. Also not a bit reduced. God damn it. If the reduction is that the red part of the health meter, it's almost reduced by half. I like it. That's this strictness, so to say. I mean, it's the highest difficulty level, but
my mistake.
Ah, by the way, I can use this weapon wheel if I remember where everything is.
Please contact qualified engineer.
There are like only like 2 items I can select in the weapon wheel. Ah, here we are. This is pretty hard to use without a HUD. Alright, everything is nice, but how can I fix my 3rd degree burns? Hello?
Diagnosing 3rd degree burn. Perform detergent irrigation, apply dermal tissue lattices. This won't take long. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Alright, let's check out that crew menu, whether we can track actual crews. Here we go. Oh. Alright. Nope. Let's track that one. Can we only track one crew? Let's track that one. See if the other one is deselected. Yes. Alright. So, it should pop up on our map now. Marked NPC. Ah, that NPC probably was not here. It's in the shuttle bay. Alright, let's check our objectives. Locate crew member. An office with a view. I've been aboard Talos 1 for a long time, trapped in some kind of repeating test, but I have no memory of how I got here. January says there's a video I need to see that will answer my questions. Access the video file. Talos 1 lobby. Alright. In the lobby. Personnel tracker. Stolen neuromods. In the lobby I discovered that Yuri Kimura, one of Transstar's neuromod installers, has off-the-books neuromods in her office in the lobby. Should recover them. Yuri Nakamura. Yuri Kimura. Apparently Bellamy's corpse is in the trauma center and might still have the keycard to his cabin. After some digging around, I found that Bellamy's corpse is actually located in psychotronics. Right, enough to do. But first let's check out this area.
Scanning target, no type of material detected.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer for an appointment.
Alright. I hate mimics, so I'm gonna get some backup. Hello. Let's get some backup.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Verbose on.
Michael Launders University School of Psychology. Oops. Not sure what that was all about. More crap.
Scanning target, no alien material detected.
April McGuire.
Proximity sensor reset.
Pretty cool how the light actually dynamically moves with that lantern. You're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. Familiar. What the hell is that all about? Any weird objects?
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Session logs. Sarah, Danielle, Lorenzo, Morgan Yu. Program requirements document. Excerpt from a transfer work manual 633. Psychological risk. Studies show that there is a significant likelihood of behavioral conditions and psychiatric disorders emerging among the population of crew stationed for longer than 3 months. Impact of behavioral issues are minimized with appropriate tools for monitoring mood and predicting risk while including as many Earth-like amenities and recreations as possible. Alright. it did look like a number in that book, so if there's a safe, maybe I can use it, that number, to open it. Good cop, good cop. Excerpt from a book on interrogation techniques by Dr. Evelyn Bayer. The typical interrogation suspect portrayed by entertainment media as stubborn, clever, or even arrogant, entering into a verbal sparring match with the interrogating officer. While this makes for good drama, it's a poor representation of actual cases. It's important to note that the majority of suspects want to talk. Let them. Provide some prompts, but only to keep the words flowing. Do not attempt to direct them, but just keep them talking. My experience in case studies back this has been that most people will move towards the information you want to know if you listen to them and reaffirm their assumptions when they need it. Right. I did have an ID. I have that. I have, of course. Where is it? This one, the recycler charge. Yeah, oh, I thought this would make like spare parts, but it actually makes material fragments. I'm not sure whether that's the same as spare parts. I don't think so, so I will leave it. But otherwise I could have used it to create spare parts and create that machine near the elevators in the lobby of Neuromod division. But I will wait for that now. With that now, let's first check this. Man, there's a lot of reading. Have my people been coming to you? Hey Matt, had another one of my people present a signed note from you for fatigue. I just want to make sure it's legit. Are there a lot of people coming to you with stress-related complaints, or is it my imagination? Matthias, I don't know what to tell you. He walked into an experiment without a psychoscope and it went sideways. We couldn't contain it after that. They controlled him. My suspicion is that Typhoon can force other beings to empathize with them. Maybe further down the road we can find a way to reverse engineer this, get them to empathize with us. Please keep Mr. Young in quarantine for the time being. You have my thanks. Hans Kelstrup. Anna, please keep staff away from the quarantine area. We have a potentially contagious subject in there who is suffering from memory loss. At this time, only Dr. Cole and myself should have access. Please set the new code to 1096. Right, that's for the quarantine subject. That's good to know. Before reading that, 1096, do I have to remember it or is it automatically unlocked now?
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Quarantine was... I think quite nearby.
Contact a qualified engineer.
Ah, it was already open. Holy shit. There's the code.
Are you here for an appointment?
Poor dude.
Don't forget that TranStar safety standards call for a weekly inspection of your uniform. Report to the hardware labs for a diagnostic.
Man, I really need some inventory space.
Hello, are you here for an appointment? System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Error log submitted.
Alright, notes, my concern with
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
My concern with Dr. Calvino is increasing. His symptoms have escalated from memory loss and occasional disorientation to delusions and paranoia. His increased agitation in the session has given me cause to take his issues up with Alex during my next debriefing section.
Tell me about the dream. The dream. Yes. It's always in my lab, and I'm standing in front of the glass. Are you alone? Yes. What do you see in the glass? Nothing. At first. I don't want to turn it on, but I can't help it. I have to turn it on. When I do, it's like the heart of a black hole, an immense darkness. There's something swimming in the black. I catch glimpses, edges of the shape. I feel as though it wants to come through onto my side. I have to turn off the glass before it sees me, but I always wake before I can. What does it look like? The shape in the glass? Nothing. Does it look like this image here? Dr. Calvino, does it look like this? No, that's... No, I don't... Are you sure? Where did you get that drawing? Have you been spying on me? I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Probably that is the shape over there. Sarah's hostilities toward me continue unabated. This distance she creates makes it difficult for me to address her issues of anxiety and distrust. Some of her answers today did lend me a bit of insight I might be able to use in future sessions to hopefully get her to open up more.
Sarai, come in.
It's Sarah, but you can call me Chief Elazar. Matt.
Matthias, please. Forgive me, but your name is Sarai in the file.
We've been over this. My mother Americanized it. Will we be spending the next 59 minutes like this? Because we could cut it short right now.
We've discussed your mother. I thought perhaps today we could speak more about the career choices that were born of that.
Serving in the military wasn't an excuse to get away from her nagging, Matt. I was just restless.
And you're better now? Not restless?
I'm fine.
Because your last tour of duty was the evacuation, and reports from there...
I saved as many as I could. For every soldier we lost, we were able to save 100 civilians.
Yes. Tragic. Still, to lose soldiers under your command...
The cost was worth it, both in lives and the unification of the region.
Taking on a losing battle like that? Fighting, not enemy troops, but the equivalent of a natural disaster.
It wasn't natural, it was man-made. It prepared me for here, Dr. Cole. Because this station, it's the same thing, a disaster waiting to happen. We are well-trained and poorly equipped. The research is dangerous. Keeping secrets secret is dangerous. I'm sure you would agree.
She is pretty straight cookie. Sarah Elazar. Hopefully she's still alive. Daniela exhibits relentless anger towards authority generally and the youth specifically. A few gentle questions sent her on a tirade that ended up with her storming out of the office. I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to skip these meetings for the rest of her tenure here in Talos 1.
These psych evals are a waste of time.
A waste of time?
Hello.
Like back on Earth?
Appointment?
That was different.
Was it? Anger, issues with authority. A year of counseling doesn't sound like a trivial matter.
Those files were supposed to be closed.
Are you angry?
I'm getting there.
Any new relationships?
No,
I thought you and Miss Foy, the sanitation engineer, were seen together.
she's a sanitation boss, and we're not in a relationship. Not anymore.
Ah. And this separation, did it involve anger? Issues with authority?
Screw this! I'm done. Report me to the U's, I don't care. They're putting the station at risk just like TranStar North and just like on Earthside. You assholes will bury it with your psych eval bullshit. And another thing.
Behavior test. TranStar quick behavioral assessment for factor analysis. For correct drift assessments, data should be gathered repeatedly for the same subject over time. Not really sure how this works. New test started, right? I don't see anything happening. But whatever, this was Matthias Coleman, I think. Yes, Matthias Cole office.
Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Check the next one.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Ah, that thing over there that's lying on the ground. That could be, I've read about them, a corrupted operator. And corrupted meaning dangerous as well. So let's place this one over here.
Error log submitted.
System alert. Repairs
Hello.
needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7 breaks.
Yes, that one doesn't look too good. God damn it, no space. Auto sorts. I will just drop this one temporarily.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Here we go. Let's repair it. Cannot do anything with it, it seems. Pressing all the buttons again.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
What the hell? Of course, I picked up the repair thingy. Spare parts. Alright, this is not going in the right direction. I need neuromods and I need more inventory space. So let's first try to get a neuro mod from somewhere.
System alert. Repairs needed.
A bit of soda. Some more. And a bit more.
Hello. Good to see you.
Alright. Next objective will be neuromods to increase the inventory. But before that, almost hitting the time limit. I cannot clear out everything here anyways. No room in the inventory. I'm quickly gonna check if I can repair that.
Good afternoon, Talos. Security reminder. Sticky notes, even well-hidden ones, are not a secure means.
That item that I saw in the previous section. Some types can trigger powerful fear effects. Interesting. Holy shit. Why is the screen that blurry? Right. And what I meant to fix there must also be a code for this one, I'm pretty sure. I have to search better around here because I'm quite convinced that that code for that door won't be past that loading screen. That would be a bit weird. Still not clear why. Probably that's because it's still lying about a bit of physical matter and I've picked it all up, but then just make the inventory empty instead of one last item crossed with a red cross through it. It's a bit weird. Alright, so I do want to find this security booth. Code. Isn't it somewhere over here, maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere here. Enter passwords. 2035, that's the year. I don't think that's the password. Doesn't that woman hold something? Nope. Anyways, there's so much to be distracted by in this game. What I wanted to repair was this one. Can I repair this? Here we go. How do I repair stuff? I have spare parts. Oh, this is suit repair. I have spare parts over here. Maybe I need to use... No, hitting the timer. maybe I need to use graft shaft repair. Fix broken graft shafts. Repair 1. I have it. So, what am I missing here? Trying my best. Maybe I'm now holding the Y button. Maybe I have to select something in the weapon wheel, but I cannot see it. The weapon wheel without the HUD, so I will have to check this out on the internet. Because it looks like I should be able to repair this stuff. Not even sure what a graft shaft is, but I'm trying to blindly press some stuff. In here, but it really doesn't do anything. I find that a bit annoying, to be honest. Because if I go here, it simply says many objectives on Talos 1 can be repaired if you have the repair skill and enough spare parts. I have 3 spare parts and I have a repair skill. To repair an object, hold down the Y button until the repair is completed. Maybe I don't have enough repair kits for it, but 3 repair kits should be enough, right? But whatever, that's something for the next episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. I did for sure. It's a really interesting game with yeah, all the possibilities and just messing about opportunities that it provides. Really nice. Appreciating it more with each episode that I play. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in the next episode. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.